So again, you always feel free to visit our LAP Parent YouTube channel to access all the information we're going to be sharing today. Also, the Parent Square message that we sent out earlier on, feel free to go back there later on to access all that we're going to be talking about today, the video and all other information that we're going to be sharing. Our agenda is pretty simple today. We are going to be reminding all of you, our families, about the reader access screener that is ongoing in our buildings. We are also going to listen to a wonderful presentation from our Wayne Township Adult Education. And of course, we're going to share resources with you. Thing we want to encourage all of you to do today is to please feel free to ask questions. The whole purpose of holding this meeting with you all every month is to feed you with important information you will need to benefit you and your family, your children in school. And if you have any concerns or questions, it would not be fitting for you to be quiet. So we encourage you to please ask your questions. If we are able to answer them, yes, we will be happy to do that. And if we have to get back to you to give you your answers, yeah, it is also okay. If you are able to talk, we will announce when the time is it's ready. You can unmute yourself and you talk, or you can write your name or your questions in the chat. And that being said, please feel free to write your name on the chat box as we go on today, just for attendance purposes. So talking about reader access, quickly, we know right now our reader access screener is ongoing in every building. We encourage you to please engage your students, hold discussions with them, ask them questions, how they are, going or getting along with the assessment. Ask them how comfortable they feel, let them be able to express themselves to you. Encourage them to always put in their best. And whenever they feel discouraged, they are welcome to talk to their teachers or to adults around them. Even if things are not going too well, let them know it's not the end of the world. They can always try harder next time and always putting in their best. And like we mentioned earlier, designated assessment period is from January 10 to February 25th, 2022. So, and the assessment result will return near the end of May 2022. So please watch out for those. So without wasting time, I have the pleasure and honor to introduce our presenter today. And I'm going to say some things just a little bit before I invite her to present to us today. So in Wayne Township, we have our adult education. And during this meeting, in time past, before the pandemic, when we had the opportunity to come together physically to hold this meeting, we have, presented this same information to some other parents in the past. Maybe they are no longer newcomers, or they don't attend this meeting anymore, or some of them still do. But the exciting thing about this whole information is that some parents, they've taken that opportunity, they've attended the classes, and guess what? I stumbled on one of them during the holidays, and she was so excited to see me. She was beaming with smiles, and she said, "Oh, do you remember that we talked about the adult education? And I attended the classes, and now I am working with IU as a medical assistant." So we just want to encourage your heart, all of you this afternoon, to please pay attention to all the information that will be presented to us. And I tell you, you will have something to take away. So without wasting much time, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and invite Miss Kimberly Smurdo from the Wayne Township Adult Education for our presentation. Miss Smurdo, you're welcome to go ahead, please.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be able to present to all of you today. When Christy, the program coordinator, and Ms. Ficola approached me about this presentation, I was thrilled to be able to meet with all of you. My background before I took this position was an LAP teacher for Franklin Township. So this is near and dear to my heart. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can follow along with the presentation that I've prepared for you today. Oh, technical difficulties, I apologize.
That's fine. If you're having trouble, I can share from my side. Do you want me to go ahead and share?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'd like to start off by inviting all of you who are interested to join our global community of scholars at Wayne Township Adult Education. We have students from all over the world with different goals and dreams that we welcome into our community. If you come to us with a specific goal, we have staff that are willing to work with you to see whatever we can do to make you successful in that environment. So I want to start off by saying welcome, and I hope that you take that step to join us in the future. A little bit about me. I am the current ELL, or English Language Learner Supervisor for the program, and I oversee all of the English language acquisition classes. If learning a new language is something that you'd like to do, I encourage you to please apply online. I'll put the website where you can apply in the chat. For our language classes specifically, there is quite a waiting list. So if this is something you're interested in, I encourage you to please apply as soon as possible so that we can get you in within the next few months. So I'll go ahead and put that in the chat. A little bit about our school. Just like all of Wayne Township schools, we have a respect for knowledge and learning, for laws, rules, faithfulness to family and friends, and service to others. And we're excited to welcome students into that environment. It's our vision and our goal that we will see all of our learners succeed in their personal lives, in their educational goals, or their career goals. We spend a lot of time making sure that our staff is equipped in order to make your dreams a reality and to come alongside you for the whole journey. We've had a lot of different parents in the community come to us with different types of goals and dreams, and we'll see them from the very beginning. Maybe you're starting with English language acquisition and working your way towards a medical career. And we are determined to be with you through that whole process. Our mission is to serve this community. Wayne Township does a wonderful job in our K-12 schools of supporting our language learning students, and we like to partner with them to come alongside to support parents with their needs. We recently have expanded our citizenship classes to encompass more of our student population. So if you are an English language learner, or if you're trying to get your high school equivalency or begin a new career, you also have the opportunity to come to our naturalization and civics courses to learn about that process and to learn some of the history content for that exam. Our next classes for citizenship do begin in February, and you do need to be a part of the WTAE classes. So I encourage you to apply and come to our registration, and hopefully we could get you in on that next citizenship course if that's something you're interested in. We believe in strong relationships with our students, between our staff members and just everyone who's a part of Wayne Township Adult Education. I was just talking to Rucola about one of our wonderful paras, Abimbola, who works with us Tuesday and Thursday. She's a parent in this community as well, and she's one of the most incredible people as far as reaching out to those around her and supporting students. And we see that attitude in so many of our paras and teachers and our office staff. So in a lot of ways, you know, at least from my experience, not only have I seen incredible outcomes for students' futures through this program, but I've made some really wonderful friends and relationships along the way. It makes me feel very connected to the Wayne community. We do believe in data-driven education. So if you decide to become a part of our student population, we use different tests and proven strategies for adults to track your progress. We identify your dreams and goals, but we also keep you updated as to what type of progress you make moving forward. And we believe in honesty and informative practices for our students. So as I've mentioned before, there are many different things that you can do as far as goals that you can achieve within our program. You can learn English. You can complete your high school equivalency. You can build skills for a better job, help with college or career training, prepare for citizenship, or even come for specific information on how to tutor your children if that's something that you would like to help your students with in the future. So there's lots of different things we can help you with. We are very excited to have bilingual staff and students that also help with that process to welcome new students in. Currently, we have bilingual staff in Spanish, Japanese, Yoruba, and Arabic. And if there are additional language needs, we have amazing volunteers that are happy to come in upon request. If you have already mastered multiple languages and you would like to help with that process, we are also accepting volunteers to become language ambassadors. So if that's something you're passionate about and you would like to participate, my phone number is right here, 317-988-7993. And just give me a call and we can talk about what that would look like for you and how we could incorporate your schedule into our program. I put this website in the chat, but it's also just a screenshot here on the screen. Adulted.info is where everything starts. If you're interested in citizenship, career training, HSE, English as a new language, all of it begins here. And we have recently made our website fully translatable. In the left-hand corner of the website, there is a language drop-down menu so that when you're filling out an application or describing what you want for your future, please do that in whatever language you're most comfortable in. To get started in any of our programs, there are green buttons under the different categories that say get started. So if you're interested in English, you would start there. Improving academic skills can be just a few classes to kind of get you up to where you need to be, or it could be the beginning of your HSE journey. And then there's career training as well. Our career classes only happen 2 times a year, and it is a little bit longer of a process, but they offer scholarships for certifications and different services along the way. So you can see the different offerings from the website, and that's all linked here on the website. I'd also like to mention that all of these services are for free. All the classes, all of the career training, the skills moving forward are offered for free. We have several different locations as well, other than just here at BDU. We have classes at Brownsburg Public Library, at IPS School 61, at John Knox Presbyterian Church, and we have for the HSE classes an online offering as well. So if you are looking for a location that's more convenient for you, we do have a few different offerings there. And we have an easy enrollment process online to reduce the amount of time you'll have to spend in person as part of our way to reduce the COVID-19 exposure. So the majority of our registration process is online and it is translatable. When you finish that registration portion, then you can come in to take a pretest and begin your classes. All of that starts with the adulted.info or adulted.info/start. Either will let you begin that journey. And it is not a strenuous thing to do. It's just really 3 steps. You complete your enrollment portal, whether it's ELL or HSE. You select your placement exam date and time. We do have those day and night to better serve your needs. Or if the classes are full, you'll reserve a spot on our waiting list to get into classes as soon as possible. This is an example of our fully translatable website. This example happens to be in Arabic, but even during the registration process, we would encourage you to complete this in whatever language you are most comfortable in. You had a lot of students move from being students with us to volunteering or maybe even eventually being employed in our program. One of those is this lovely lady, Leo, and this is her success story. She said, before finding Wayne Township Adult Education, I was very afraid of my language barrier. And since I recently arrived in this country and in Costa Rica, we don't speak English. When I started studying here, I was received in such a wonderful way. I'm very grateful to be part of Wayne Township Adult Education, and her next goal is to get her master's degree. Our high school equivalency team is one of the best in the state of Indiana, and they offer courses that target math instruction and language instruction to help you reach your goals. You can get your U.S. high school diploma, improve your content knowledge to help your kids or grandkids with their schoolwork, or it can help you apply your skills to get a better job or a promotion. Many of my English language learner students move forward into the HSE program for the academic English that is offered. So even if, high school equivalency isn't your overall goal, if you want to improve your academic vocabulary and language, this is a wonderful way to further that journey and to keep learning. The HSE enrollment portal is a very simple process. It's very similar to the ELL enrollment. And it's just a 1, 2, 3 process where you complete your HSE portal, you take your placement exam, and you get to choose that time, whether it's morning or evening, and then you begin your classes. We do offer something called an HSE boot camp as well. Boot camp is a very fast track to get your diploma. If you are confident in your language skills, you're confident in your math skills, and you're truly just seeking that certification, if you qualify with certain scores on your intake exam for HSE, you can go to a boot camp and get your diploma in as little as about 15 hours of instruction. It's very fast. So if that credential is something that you need to move forward in your career, this is a wonderful way to achieve that without a large time commitment. A great example of this and kind of a success story is with Susan. She was a student with us and worked for us briefly. She is a grandma, and the entire reason she chose to do HSE classes was to help her granddaughter pass the 3rd grade. She was really struggling with the math content. But Susan came here for one math class and ended up staying on to get her entire high school equivalency, because that is what suited her goals best. After speaking to our life coaches, she determined, yeah, I'm going to go the whole way and get this certification. Now she has her HSE, she has her Microsoft Office certificate, and her granddaughter that she was helping is now a National Honor Society member. So that's just another example of approaching adult education for the fulfillment of yourself, but also the fulfillment of your family, and those that you're supporting. Career training, we have a lot of different options as well. So if you are interested in a new career, we have a lot of free classes for CDL, truck driving, HVAC, sterile processing, welding, computer specialists, paraprofessionals, medical assisting, dental assisting. There are so many career options out there for you. If you are looking for something you can be passionate about or for a good quality education, looking at those career training options is something that I would highly recommend. The classes are free. There are scholarships available for those certification tests. And yeah, it's only offered a couple times a year. So I would encourage you to apply now to get on that waiting list. The next class that's starting is our paraprofessional class. And that is beginning on April 4th. So if you are interested, go ahead and reach out to us. I'm going to put my contact information here. If you want to send me an email, I can forward you along to the career training specialists who can get you started with that paraprofessional course. A couple of other options here, it would be a QuickBooks expert or a bookkeeper and a pharmacy tech as well. And here's this website linked on here, adulted.info/career training options. That's going to show you everything that we currently have available or what will be available next semester as well. I've kind of mentioned this before, especially with Susan and her grandchildren, but we see the impact of adult education on the children of our students all the time. Here we have Sandra Zavala, who is one of our secretaries in the school. She graduated with us and actually now is an employee with us. And she was able to support her family and help her mother and son come to the United States and eventually get their citizenship as well. So because she was bold and pursued this option, her children had a new way forward, and even her mother had a new way forward. We also see that research has shown that wages are increased by almost $6,000 per year after adult education courses. So we want to encourage everyone to take that next step and find your path forward. The way that we do that is through life coaching. We have incredible life coaches here at Adult Education who will help you determine your goals, make the changes that you need, and kind of motivate and inspire you to reach that next level of your life. We also compile a lot of community resources that are available to you depending on your needs. At our website, adulted.info/LC, I'm also going to put that in the chat. You can see all of the community resources that are available to you. And those are updated weekly by our life coaches. On the next couple slides, yeah, we can see that there's food pantries, there's childcare, teaching help. If you have your certifications or credentials in another country, we can help you take those next steps to get your degree transferred to the United States. We can connect you to the free classes that libraries have around here, and even help you look for a college or university that might be right for you. On the next slide, you can see that there are services that have to do with health, with public financial management, translation services, and for government processes as well. And we're looking for volunteers. If you would ever like to volunteer with us, by emails in the chat already. If you're passionate about helping people in the community or you want to learn more, just reach out to me. Feel free to contact me in any language that you would prefer, and we will find a way to support you or get you in here to support new students with our program. Our office hours are from 9 to 12 on Fridays, or 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. For general information about ELL or HSE, there's an additional email address here, or there's the career training email address as well. I want to thank you again for letting me present to you all about what we offer, and I'd love to take any questions that you all might have.
Thank you so much for presenting to us this afternoon, Ms. Kimberly Smeadow. We appreciate all the information you have rolled out to all our families, and we know this will encourage some people to take the next step. So, so families, this is a good time for you to ask questions if you have any. You want to raise your hand if you want to talk, or you can simply write in the chat box. I will be able to address your questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you they offer a certificate for Microsoft Office specialist?
Yes, we do have training options for Microsoft Office credentials, and that's going to be through the career training side of things. So if you go to that website in the chat, adulted.info career training options, you'll see when the next Microsoft Office classes are held. Great question, thank you.
Okay, and also for be a volunteer is the phone number, the ends in 7975, right?
Yep, you can call that one, or if you want to talk to me specifically, you can also call the 317-988-7993, and I'd be happy to talk with anyone who's interested in volunteering.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Yes, my name is Anna Jerome. I have a question. They say to have like a certificate for pharmacy tech.
Yes, we do have certification for pharmacy tech. once again, that's going to be under the career training options, and you'll see the class schedule linked online under that link as to when that's available.
Okay, so I need to sign in right now. I need to wait to have a day like they can sign it online.
Go ahead and register. I would encourage you to register, and then someone from the career training office will reach out to you about furthering that application. There is quite a lot of interest in our program, so the sooner you apply, the sooner you'll be able to qualify for those classes.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Sorry. Do we have more questions at this time from anybody? Okay. Because of our time, we want to be respectful of everyone's time. We will encourage you to please check the chat box. You will see all the information for Ms. Myrtle, and you're welcome to send an email, or you even call. Or if you are not able to reach her, please feel free to reach us. You can reach myself, Bukola Akimbola, or William Escobar. Feel free to send us a message, and we will be happy to connect you to the resources you need. So thank you so much again, Ms. Myrtle, for coming, and we appreciate your time. We hope you will join us in the next session. Okay, we'll continue with our meeting. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again.
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead.
My name is Bat Shomari. Well, I'm her daughter. I'm speaking on her behalf. So we have got a report from our little child from your school, and stuff are going on at school. So we wanted to just talk to one of you guys, maybe the principals, or just someone who can help us to just be sure that you talk to the teachers to leave with kids as kids. They're children, they don't know what they're doing. Being patient with them is much more important. Also, everybody should be treated right. It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter how you speak. I don't think it matters. So equality, and children aren't treated right, please. We wanted to talk to one of the principals last time when the kid have got something going on. She's getting, her schoolmates or classmates are treating her bad, but the teachers aren't doing nothing. And the teachers keep blaming it on her. So we don't understand why is that happening. I believe everybody should be treated right. I don't think they should be.
Right. Are you
Thank
able to
you.
hear me?
Mhm.
Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
Can you
wonderful.
hear Bahati?
Ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your concern. In the chat box, we will have Buki put her contact information in there, and you can definitely reach out and share any concerns that you have so we can work to establish some connections, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Dr. Moff, and thank you, Bahati, for sharing that. Please feel free to call me after this meeting, and I will be happy to discuss with you. That's why we are here. We are here to listen to your concerns and be able to support you as much as we can. Again, thank you. We're going to go ahead. I see Dr. Denida Harris. Welcome, Dr. Harris. It's good to have you here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again so we can go ahead. Okay, so as always, we have community resources to share with you today. And as we know, one of those very important information is about the ongoing pandemic that we're experiencing in our world today. We have updates. Please feel free to visit the listed websites. Those links are going to be placed in the chat box also. Feel free to please visit those websites to see the latest updates that we have for you all, and you will be able to know the necessary steps to take. Right now, we have free COVID-19 home test kits that are being sent to homes. Again, we have provided this link for you to access this information. Please feel free to visit that link and be able to see all the things you need to do for you to receive one kit for your home. We have other things listed. We have help with bills and other freebies that will be useful for you and your family. We have gift card assistance. And the one thing that we want to emphasize this afternoon is the giant marketplace distribution date. So we know we have sent out that information before, that the one for January was supposed to take place 2 days ago, January 18, but there was a sort of correction on that date. So just for this month, we're going to be having the distribution day shifted to January 25th. So please make sure you take note of that change. Next week, January 25th, I think that will be on a Tuesday. So you're welcome to visit our giant marketplace at the Ninth Grade Center. All other dates remain the same. So no dates have changed except for January. For high school juniors and seniors, we have put together these resources for you to start, visiting them to get information for free scholarship. So if you're a junior in high school or a senior, you want to make use and avail yourself with this opportunity to get acquainted with this important information about scholarship. These links are also placed in the chat box for you to visit later on. So far, I don't know if anybody have any questions again about all that we have talked about. Does anybody have any question? Okay, let's go ahead. We have an upcoming event, the upcoming virtual field trip. We're going to be doing that in the month of March. So we just want to prepare your heart. If you have been attending this meeting for a while, some families, you will remember that we had a virtual field trip last year, and it was, I think, the month of April to be precise, and it was a fun time. It was, we had lots of fun. Families enjoyed themselves. We were able to learn about the Great Wall of China. So please watch out for another one. We are not going to announce any details for now, but we just wanted to keep those on your calendars. We're going to be having a virtual field trip again in the month of March. For some of us, we might have seen this information on Parent Square. MSD of Wing turns 60. So it's wonderful to see that our school district is turning 60 this year. So watch out for some more details again. Stay tuned. We're going to be giving you more info as they unfold. But we just wanted to get excited because that's, we are all in it together. We're turning 60. Our district is turning 60. We also want to give time I know we've announced this before, but part of the purpose why we are holding this meeting is for you to have the opportunity to ask clarifying questions if you have any. And if you do not, it's okay. But please, at any time, do not withhold. You have the emails, you have our numbers, phone numbers. Feel free at any time to reach out to us. You can also reach out to your teachers in your school, in buildings. Reach out to your teachers. And if you just want that extra support, or you still want to clarify your questions clarified, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do our best to help you navigate through whatever you want answered at any time. So, like I mentioned before, our agenda today is pretty simple and short. It's short and sweet. So, you are welcome to contact us later. These are our contact details. We're going to put those in the chat box also, so that you can always have it at the tip of your fingers.
Thank you so much. It was such a powerful presentation today. Families, thank you for being here with us today. I learned so much about the Wayne Adult Ed program, and I am so hopeful that you are as well. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us in our department or to the Wayne Adult Ed department, because they have been able to provide some wonderful opportunities. And I'm so excited about what this means for so many people. So please don't hesitate to reach out to our family member that has some concerns. Please make sure that you call that number, and we will work collaboratively with you to ensure that things are taken care of. We want the best for every single one of our students here in Wayne Township.
Thank you, Dr. Ma. Dr. Harris, do you want to say something? No, I just want to, no. Okay. We also want to use this time to acknowledge some of our staff members. We know they are always here to support us each time. If you are here, you are staff, we recognize you and we say thank you for your time. To our parents, our families, we appreciate you joining us again this afternoon. Remember, there are 2 sessions. So this is our first session. We have another one coming up later today at 5:30. If you are able to join us, beautiful. We would love for you to do that. If not, that's fine. We understand it. But be assured that you can always access all this information that has been rolled out today later on at your convenience. You have countless ways. You have, at least we have provided 3 ways by which you can access this information. You can visit our website. You can go back to the Parent Square message that was sent earlier, and you can also visit our LEP parent channel, the YouTube channel. So thank you again. We cannot thank you enough. We are always happy to have you around each time. We don't know if there are no more questions. I guess we are officially at the end of this session, and we want to say thank you once again.
Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.